I'm sorry I let you get attacked by a werewolf and then into the world.
Hey guys, Old Ed Mike here. Today I'm going to be taking you on a journey through my 500 VHS horror movie collection. And I have about 1,500 in every other genre, though they are all hidden behind my horrors, because horror is the best genre, as everybody knows, along with sci-fi. I clump them together. I've got about 500 right now, and I've got more in the mail. I'm always out there looking at garage sales and stuff. I make my own. I've got some up here, you'll see them. I've got like Coraline, stuff like that. I make my own horror VHS. I've got a printer, everything set up for that. Horror has just always meant a lot to me. When I went to my dad's house as a kid, you know, my parents were separated, and so when I spent like summers at my dad's house, they had a VCR, you know, and all their VHS, you know, scattered in the living room, and I just spent most of my days playing, you know, Super Nintendo and watching horror movies, and I guess that really stuck with me, and that's made me who I am today. I watch horror movies and I play video games, and I've been doing that for 33 years. Yeah, if you'll give me a like and subscribe, my plan is eventually to have reviewed every one of my horror movies, however long that takes. I don't know. That's what I started doing on this YouTube channel. Slowed down a little bit because work, and I like to make them a little bit more higher production value than the rest of my videos, but now work's slowed down, so I'm gonna have more time, and I'm gonna start hopping back into my VHS reviews. So if you'll give me a like and subscribe, like I said, really means a lot to me. Really hope you'll join my community. And other than that, let's dive into this. So right here is my main stash. This is where most of my bigger series, like Nightmare on Elm Street, stuff that's harder to find, is all up here. A lot of my 80s stuff. This is my main harder to find stuff. So here. So as you'll see, this is just one of my bookcases. Each one of these have 29 each on each shelf. This one has a few up here, all of them, and then I have all these movies hidden behind here. These are just mostly just every other thing that's not horror, except, you know, I've got like Terminator 2. I've got Salem's Lot here because I've got other Salem's Lot over there, so some of my duplicates are just like stuff back there, but pretty much any movie that you can think of is hidden behind here. Yeah. I don't discriminate. I collect every single thing I can find. I keep it all nice and neat and tucked away. So let's go through this a little bit. So as you see here, like I've got Demons, Dario Argento. This is a Japanese Dr. Giggles. They Live, Psycho Cop, Spookies, Parents. I did a review on that. It's great. House 4. I've got some other houses somewhere around. I thought I had them right next to it. I guess I do not. I've got Lucio Fulci's Zombie right there. It Lives Again. I don't have the other ones yet. There's way too many to go through, but you know, I'll just point out some cool ones. There's Shocker right there, Chud 1 and 2. Scarecrows was recommended to me. I have not watched it yet, along with April Fool's Day. Stepfather 2 is a good one. Silent Night, Deadly Night 3. Here's my Nightmare on Elm Street. I've got 1 and 1. I have 2 of these. I keep my different variants. These are different cases here. This is the original, and here's a newer version. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and New Nightmare. Down here, you got Night of the Comet, Pumpkinhead. I'm missing the first Candyman. I do not have the first Candyman. Toxic Avenger 3, The Thing. Oh, here's my houses. House 1, House 2. So I still am missing House 3. I've got Scanners 1, 3, and 4. I do not have the second one. Hells Have Eyes Part 2, Deadly Friend. Here's my Of the Living Dead. We got Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Dawn of the Dead remake, which is great as well. Day of the Dead, Land of the Dead. This one's actually hard to find because this was put out in, I think it was 2006, and that's when they stopped making VHS, so it's actually hard to find. Night of the Creeps, Basket Case 2. I only have 2. These are harder to see. As I said, I live in an apartment, so, you know, small spaces. But I've got Evil Dead right here, 3 different versions. Evil Dead 2, 2 different versions of Army of Darkness, 976 Evil, 976 Evil 2, The Brain, Bride of Reanimator, Beyond Reanimator. I don't have the original. Missing that one, although I did order it. That is in the mail eventually. Here's my Halloweens. I'm missing the first Halloween. Actually, no, I think my Halloween is upstairs. I do have like a little personal collection upstairs, and my baby is asleep right now, so I didn't want to wake him to come put it out here. But yeah, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Do not have 5. I got H2O. Then my most lackluster one is Friday the 13th. I have 2 different variants of the first one and then part 3, and that's it. So kind of sad about that. Don't worry, I'm not going to go through all of my VHS. I'm just going to, these are just my harder to find ones, so I'm just showing off a little bit. Again, this is harder to see back here, but I've got Howling. I have Howling 2, 4, and 5, so need to complete that. Hell Knight, that's a good one. Critters 3, I only have Critters 3. I do not have the other ones of that one as well. Curse Trilogy, this is awesome. I love the Curse. It's one of my, one of the main ones I watched when I was a kid at my dad's house. Boogeyman's not really hard to find. It's just over here. My Hellraiser collection also is not complete. I have Hellraiser. I have a double pack upstairs, and then Bloodlines. That's all I've got. Down here, as I said, these are harder to see. These are more bootlegs back here. Demon Wind, Hausu, the Japanese movie, Driller Killer. These are just some normal stuff. I've got Totally Living Dead Part 2 and 3. I do not have the first one. The second one is my favorite. There's another name. Amityville right there. My Texas Chainsaw is not complete. I do have one in the mail as well for the original. There's 2, and then the one with Renee Zellweger, and then the remake. Let's head over to my other stacks. Now, my lighting in this apartment does kind of suck, so, and it is kind of messy, so sorry. But here is another stack. This one has a smaller shelf, goes down a little bit. And then I have like some pre-recorded tapes down there. Don't worry about those. Then I have another stack over here. Here's one of my bootlegs. I got Summer of '84. I made that myself. And here's what some of you are waiting for: my Stephen King collection. I have most of his movies. There's a lot. You got Tommyknockers, Shawshank Redemption, Shining. I've got The Stand over here, Rose Red down here, Misery, 2 different variants of Misery. The rest of them are all up here. Stand By Me, Dead Zone, Langolier. This is a good one. Even despite the cheesy effects, I do love that movie. It's very creepy. Creepshow 1 and 2. It. I've got another It upstairs at the double box. Cujo, Sleepwalker, Storm and Sentry. That's another good one. Used to watch that with my stepmom. Pet Sematary 1 and 2. Love Pet Sematary 2. If you've not seen it, go watch it. It's almost a horror comedy. I love it very much. It's funny as shit. And also very creepy. The dog in that is fucking terrifying. They did a really good job with that. And Silver Bullet. That's my Stephen King collection. And then on the rest of the shelf, if you want to pause and look at these, I've got Wishmaster Trilogy over here. I've got Wrong Turn 1. Scream. I'm still missing the Drew Barrymore variant of this one. Got all these. Like I said, I'll just skim through these real quick. If you want to pause and see if you can see any movies that you like in here. Got Tremors there, one of my favorite all time. I've got a ton of Jaws. Here's my anime corner right here. Got some Sailor Moon, Samurai X, Wrath of the Ninja, very cool stuff. Also, this anime, I have the entire collection of Neon Genesis. Did spend a pretty penny on that, but completely worth it. Here's some more on this shelf. Deep Star 6 is a good one. Cape Fear is also a good one. Not technically a horror, it's like a thriller, you know, but it's another one of those genres that's very tight and close, so it's hard to not just put it up there with these. Here's my Alien box set. I have Alien Special Edition right here. This box set right here, Alien Resurrection, another Aliens Special Edition, Predator 1, Predator 2, Ghostbusters, of course, Resident Evil. I've got Resident Evil 2. I have a Kitty music video. If you did not know, Morgan from Kitty is also a VHS horror collector, and she has a podcast. I think it's Witchfinger. Is that what it is? Very cool. And then, yeah, here's some more Fear Urban Legends, Ginger Snaps. I really love Ginger Snaps 1. I do not have the original, but I'm working on that. And yeah, kind of the rest here. I have a small shelf. These are more normie type horrors, except for Cube 2. These, the ones that I put in here, because I don't have space. So these are, you know, kind of just more common stuff. There's not a lot of hard to find stuff in here, but all good movies. From Hell, Lord of Illusions, don't forget that, Final Fantasy Spirits Within. And over to my last shelf, again, just some commons here. You might see a couple non-horror movies that are mixed in. That's my bad, but yeah, here's Believers. That's a good one. Event Horizon, another favorite. Yeah, so really that's about it. And here's my boot section. I've got the Hunt. Look how cool this is. This was not made by me, but look how cool this shit is. You gotta love newer stuff on old formats like this. Custom made. I've got Cheerleader Camp, Hack-O-Lantern, Begotten, Killbots, also known as Chopping Mall. I do not have the actual Chopping Mall, just this boot of it. Mandy, Coraline. I made this one myself. This was my first one I made for my girlfriend, so it's nothing fancy. I've gotten better. Wolf Cop 1 and 2. This is a supercut of all the Evil Dead movies, along with Sam Raimi's student film, Within the Woods. I've got Creep 1 and 2 right here. Awesome movies. Love this dude. So if you've not seen Creep, please go watch this. It used to be on Netflix. I don't know if it is anymore, but Mark Duplass, awesome. Midnight Hour and Slime City. I also have Terror Vision somewhere around here. I don't know why it's not over here right now, but my bad. And there's my collection. Yeah, so let me know what you guys thought. You know, obviously I'm not done. I've still got plenty more that I need, but I love every single tape I got. You know, there's no such thing as a bad horror movie. Okay, well, maybe a couple. Love my collection. Love that I finally got these shelves. Like I said, I live in a small, tiny apartment, so I'm still got some work to do. Hopefully I'll be moving here in the next year and into like an actual house, and then I can really make it nice and fancy. Let me know what you guys think. If you stick around on my channel sometime here, hopefully this weekend, I will have a video on how to start your own collection or a collection, if you're interested. Just things I've learned, stuff like that. So yeah, give me a like and subscribe, stick around, and I really appreciate you guys watching my video and hanging out with me. Leave me some comments, and Old Head Mike signing off, reminding you, never too old for this.
Someday, love will find you. Break those chains and bind you.